Hi, Julio out here at Roosevelt High School. I'm here for Career Day. Going to speak to two different groups. This should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to speaking to the youth here at Roosevelt High in Los Angeles. All right, let's go check it out. All right, we're about to kick this thing off right now. We're super pumped. We've got a great group with us. We're all headed off to our bungalows to go speak with these kids. Let's have some fun. Let's bring the energy. Let's go. Before we kick this off, I introduced myself to most of you in this room, but today is about you. That's why I'm here. No one asked me to be here. I'm here for you guys. I was in the same seats as you. Like, you know what I mean? A young Latino kid, school, not knowing what I want to do, just knowing I wanted something more for myself, and how Julio Garcia from a small town, a farming community, went from there to UCLA, to president of Jivelive Entertainment and CEO of the New Year's Race. So this is me as a little dude. And I put this up here just to remind you that the people talking today were just like you. How many of you guys hit piñatas when you're a little kid and love hitting them piñatas? Pretty sure everyone in this room hit a piñata at least once. Come on, right? You still like it? Cool. So for me growing up, like I said, I was born in Santa Cruz, California. And at 9 years old, my parents moved us to Shandon, California, population 1,000. Growing up in Shandon, where I got the entrepreneurial spirit, was my dad's like, well, we're out here in the country now. We have this land. We built our house out there. He's like, you're gonna farm it. I'm gonna farm it? I don't wanna farm this land. So he bought some corn seeds, some watermelons, some chiles, some tomates, and we planted the property full of plants. Hoed the weeds and grew it. And every year from 9 years old to 18, we did this every year. And I would sell the corn and the sandias and the tomatoes in our front yard to all the laborers that worked in the grape fields. So it was a farming community. And I would sell and make money to buy my school clothes every year. I put this photo up. So this was my Shandon Avid class. It was like our last period is the class that made sure you did your homework, you took your notes, helped you to apply to college, and stuff like that. So I had people in my path help me reach higher education. So for me, this Avid class was super important. And when I was, the year before my class, I think one person went to college. And I graduated in high school in 2000. And the year, I think that whole class, that group right there went on to higher education. We all went to college. And I got to go to UCLA. And going from a high school of 100 people to Los Angeles, UCLA, was a big transition for me. So I think just having good values in general, and I know I'm gonna get a little bit more into my career, but I think some of these words, and I just found this slide on Google, but they resonate really well with me because these things up here don't cost no money. Doesn't cost any money to be a good person. Doesn't cost money to show up on time, doesn't cost money to show up ready, and doesn't cost money to hustle. If you guys have a dream, you need to start hustling now. In life, no matter what you do, you need to be consistent. Be consistent being a good person. Be consistent at keeping your word. Be consistent with following through. Be consistent with your health. How to help you. For me personally, a great tip I wish someone had told me when I was your age is I practice mindful meditation. I meditate 10 minutes a day, which is nothing. And all it is breathing. You sit down and breathe. So for me, these practices of being consistent with my working out, my going to work, my following up with my relationships is part of the process. And that has worked for me. And these words, being respectful, are things that you really need to practice and practice now, because this will take you a lot further in life than you could ever imagine possible. So right here, I put this is me in my office. It says, if you cannot stop thinking about it, don't stop working for it. In life, there's people that their passion becomes their career, and it's a beautiful thing. People that are like LeBron James or these like athletes or music producers, or maybe it's in a politician, whatever career, that they actually they want to wake up and they want to do that with their life. Some people, it's like in the nonprofit world, they really want to help people, whether it's in like foster care or medical services. That's their passion. So for me, my passion is to build experiences. I like working with people, I like talking with people, and I like everyone to strive to be the best version of themselves and strive for excellence. Everyone around you is a choice. You choose. Your mom and dad, the expression, don't hang out with the bad kids. Well, they don't really mean they're bad. They just might not be good energy for you and your goals, because you might have a dream and they want the best for you. Every one of you, your parents, your step-parents, whoever it is, someone who takes care of you, who loves you, wants the best for you. And so striving for excellence in every day is what you need to do now. And guess what? That brings happiness. It's not about what you do, it's how you do it and makes you happy. So I would say now at your young age, find out what you're passionate about. You're like, Julio, how did I find that out? There was like half of this group said, I don't know. Want to know how you find out? You go try things. And you fall down on your face 100 times and get up 101 times. You have to try stuff. And if you don't like it, it's okay to switch careers. The lawyer might want to switch. The politician might want to switch. It's okay. But get on it now and realize that, you can do it. So I got about happiness is everything. For me, you should do everything that makes you happy with your friends, family, and your circle. And when you become 18 years old, you have the power to make your own choices. Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. Doesn't matter what your parents say. Don't matter what your friends say. Surround yourself with good people that care about you. And I'm pretty sure everyone in this room has a handful of people they look up to. It might be a teacher, might be a friend, a big brother. But those people you look up to just want you to be happy. Patience, have patience and trust the process. So this one's a hard one. How many times have you guys tried something and then you just gave up because you weren't good at it? Or you tried out for a sport and you went the first day or first week and you were just horrible at it. You're but you really wanted to do it and you give up and you get those mental roadblocks. In life that happens. But accept that that's part of the process. Whatever you do. Maybe some of you are shy and it's hard to go talk to people or just a group. When I was young, I was shy as a kid. Now I'm here talking with you. You gotta trust the process in everything you do. Whether it's for your career, work, you gotta go with the flow. The power of choice. Realize that in any situation, good or bad, or decision you need to make, you have the decision on how you react to it, or if you're gonna go left or right. Make that choice. Don't be scared, don't try to fit in. Fitting in the club doesn't make any sense. I'm like the coolest guy, trust me. I'm always on, I'm always happy, and I want you guys to realize, man, I can do that too. I can be a happy person and do what I want in any career, and I don't have to listen to anybody. Don't let that judgment of other people impact your decisions. Don't let that fear of trying something impact your decisions. Fear and judgment drain the youth and make you all think that you have to follow a certain path. The only path that I say is knowledge is power. And if you choose to go to college, which you all should try to go to college because it's a good environment to learn higher education, but you guys can read books on your own too. Knowledge is just reading. Get some books. If you're interested in science or whatever, you don't gotta just wait to go to college to learn about neuroscience. You can pick up a book tomorrow and read it. And maybe you have trouble reading. Guess what? Practice makes perfect. I was horrible in English and writing and all that. But looking back now, all those moments of struggle helped me level up. And right now where you're at, in your age, in your time, it's time for you to level up. And I'm talking to you like adults because you guys are young adults. You guys are not kids. You guys gotta be like, you know what? This career day, I heard a lot of good speakers. This is what's going on. You know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and try to start chasing my dream. I wanna make music. I wanna be an athlete. I wanna be a doctor. I wanna be a lawyer. I wanna be an entrepreneur. I wanna own my own business. I wanna make my own money. I wanna make the decisions that are right for my life. So if I can pass anything on to you, it's that. So, like I said, I didn't really talk too much about what jivelive does because we are an event production marketing agency. I do amazing projects. I work with amazing people. There's a lot of budgeting, marketing, logistics, everything you can think of. But for me, the relationships of the people I work with and learning how to communicate with them, solving people's concerns, is life, no matter what you do. So when you go to do your next thing, it's okay to fail. Fail a lot and fail young. Fall down, try something. Make a t-shirt company and it might not work out, but guess what? You'll learn from it, and the next time you try something, it'll work. Last year, I started going through this transformation where I realized I had a higher purpose to let people of color know that you can do it too. Because being this, in some places, is really hard. You know, you show up and you're the brown person in the room, and you're the only brown person, and you're trying to make things happen. But what you have to do is you rise above. Never let anyone's judgment bring me down. And a lot of times, I felt like quitting. So many times. To calm the mind and say, let's make a decision off of the facts and not emotion. That's a business lesson for you. Don't make decisions with your emotions. You know, emotions can go all over the place. Guess what? But emotions pass. Feeling upset or happy or sad or whatever, those emotions, they pass. And the same thing with life and business, and all the times you get that door slammed in your face when you're trying to apply for a job or trying to figure out what your career is. I think those are the things. All right, just wrapped up my 2 sessions here at Roosevelt High School for Career Day. I had an amazing experience. The students were great. I look forward to coming back 2020. I felt that I inspired the group, left them wanting to strive for more and strive for excellence. So it was a good day. All right, out of here.